Hey guys, welcome to a beautiful day here in San Leandro. And as you can see in front of me, I'm in the same parking lot as Living Spaces. But today I wanted to try a restaurant that a lot of my coworkers have been telling me I needed to try in San Leandro, which is a nostalgic restaurant, a beloved restaurant in San Leandro, and it's called Elio's Family Restaurant. And the little bit I know about it is it was opened back in the 1980s and is owned by a Greek family. And similar to many of the restaurants I enjoy in the Bay Area, whether it's Rainbow Pizza in San Mateo or Chicken Coop in Daly City, many great restaurants, classic restaurants are owned by Greek families. So I definitely wanted to check this restaurant out, Elio's. So come with me inside and let's check it out. All right, guys, here's some of the specials they have right when you walk in the door. They have a few specials. Today is Sunday, so they have a T-bone steak. They have chicken and waffles, chilaquiles, seafood marinara, spare ribs, short ribs, prime rib is even available this Sunday, which I believe is a special on Fridays and Saturdays, so they must have some left over. But let me go ahead and try to get a seat here at Elio's. Walking into Elio's Family Restaurant, you get a sense of the nostalgia of the diner itself, with the variety of desserts showcased at the front. Then as you walk through, you see the classic old school diner of past years. The restaurant is always full of locals here, enjoying their comfort food. The diner counter with the flat screen TVs to watch the sports games on. And in the back area, there's also a full bar available if you're in the mood for cocktails. All right, guys, here's a close-up of the menu here at Elio's. And it's quite an extensive menu of American classics. So here you can see the different all-day breakfast of items that they have available, whether it's chicken and waffles. They have omelets available, chilaquiles, the daily specials, which include meatloaf on Mondays, corned beef on Thursdays. Friday has spare ribs, short ribs on Saturday, prime rib Saturday. And today, of course, they have the T-bone marinara. And it looks like they have a few others that throughout the week that are available on this particular Sunday. Here's more of the breakfast items that they have, which include the omelets, like crab and avocado, Santa Fe, Denver omelet, ham and cheese, the classics. They have a classic egg specialty breakfasts, breakfast burrito, a chicken fried steak and eggs, pancakes, waffles, French toast. They also have burgers available, which include a cheeseburger and other styles of burgers, which include with bacon or turkey or a Hawaiian burger. They also have many different sandwiches, the Reuben sandwich, grilled cheese, turkey, tuna melt, French dip, crab sandwich, ham and egg and cheese. They have keto menu, many salads available, a kids menu, appetizers, side orders. They also have different cuts of steak available, which include even a beef liver, a New York steak, pork chops, New York steak and prawns. They have chicken dishes available, seafood items like fish and chips, salmon salad, broiled salmon. They have pasta dishes, shrimp fettuccine, and a bunch of different drinks are also available here. So nice extensive menu. Also some cocktails are available here at Elio's as well. All right, guys, so my food just arrived here at Elio's as I ordered a feast here for this Sunday. And as you can see, the first item I got right here is the chicken and waffles, which is available daily. But it was also on the specials board, so I'm not sure why, but it's a half of fried chicken. So you can see the breast, the thigh, the wing, and of course the drum. And a nice brown, golden brown waffle here. I also got the special spare ribs that are available, which is a half a rack of ribs along with a side of pasta and green beans. I also got the ABC burger, which is avocado, bacon, and um, and cheddar. Here's the chicken fried steak and eggs, which is a huge piece of chicken fried steak here, if you see it in person. It also comes with a salad, along with some sourdough. So looking forward to eating this large feast here at Elio's. All right, guys, so I'm happy to be here at Elio's for the first time. I've been living in the East Bay for over a decade, and this is my first time at Elio's. Many of my coworkers, as well as friends, have said that they have one of the best breakfasts here in the East Bay, along with many of their classic diner items. So as you saw in the close-up, I got a nice variety of things to try here at Elio's. And when I was talking up front to the people up front, they were saying that this place has been open since 1984, and Elio's is short for Eliopolis, which is the name of the family, the Greek family that owns this particular restaurant. And of course, many diners are here. If you walk through this diner, it's completely packed here on Sunday. So, but it didn't take any time, maybe 5 minutes before I got my seat here. So where do I start with this giant feast? I have so much to try. But I was thinking maybe I'll start with the salad here. And they told me they have this house-made Greek dressing to pour on it. So I'm going to pour this Greek dressing onto, it looks like a classic salad with lettuce, croutons, tomatoes, cucumbers. And let me go ahead and take the first bite of the salad here, which is a side to the spare ribs. And it comes with little cherry tomatoes. So first bite. Very nice, subtle dressing. I could tell that they put a lot of feta cheese in it, so obviously a Greek dressing would have some feta. It's very light, and you know, the vegetables are fresh, so nice and crunchy. Classic diner salad. Pretty solid. A nice starter to the meal. So with so many items to try, let me put this salad aside and let me move on to the next item. And since I have the chicken fried steak in front of me, let's go with that. And it's a very large piece here. It's probably about 8 inches across. Let me just feel how big it is. This is over a pound. So about 16 ounces of chicken fried steak here. And I can see it has a nice, thick, rich gravy on top. It's breaded nicely. Visually, you can see it's nice and golden brown on the exterior. So nice golden brown color to it. And I'm going to put that egg on top, these sunny side up eggs, and cut a little bite of this chicken fried steak and take the first bite. But before I do that, let me show you guys a close-up of the interior of the chicken fried steak. And I can still see the steam just rolling off of it. Let me get some of this egg yolk on it. So first bite of the chicken fried steak. So it's a nicely breaded chicken fried steak. Very tender, so they tenderize it nicely. It hardly takes any effort to bite into it, which is how a chicken fried steak should be. The batter is nice and crispy, has a nice seasoning on it, so it's seasoned well. And the gravy, let me put some more of this gravy on, this thick gravy, so I can get a better taste of what this gravy tastes like. So it has a very nice, rich, thick, creamy gravy, and along with the runny egg, it's just a nice combination of flavors in it. Very good. Classic chicken fried steak. But let me go ahead and try a piece of this hash brown, and they do not skimp on the hash browns. Notice how much hash brown is on here? So it has a nice golden brown exterior on the hash brown. And how do you guys eat your hash browns? Do you guys add ketchup to it, or do you put some of your runny egg on it? Let me go ahead and put some of this runny egg with the hash browns, and you can see it has like a nice little golden brown exterior. So first bite of the hash browns. Solid hash browns. You can tell they were freshly made because they're still pretty hot. Myself, maybe I'm a big kid, but I do like a little ketchup on my hash browns. But very good hash browns along with the chicken fried steak. I would give this like a 8.8. Very good chicken fried steak here at Elio's. That chicken fried steak was excellent, and I can't wait to get back to eating it. But let me go ahead and try some of the other items so I can showcase to you guys. This is the special on Fridays, and they have it available on Sunday. So I'm excited to try the spare ribs here. So they give a half a rack of spare ribs, as you can see, and they put a little bit of barbecue sauce on, along with their spaghetti and green beans. So I'm excited to try this particular item. Let me go ahead and move this dish so I have a little more room to work with here. And let me go ahead and start with the ribs. So it looks like they're smoked. I see a nice little ring across. So I'm assuming that that's how they smoke it. Or let me just to the touch, I can feel it's very soft. See how easily it's broken apart? So very tender to the touch. Let me take the first bite though. Super tender. Their ribs are excellent. Perfect consistency for spare ribs. Very soft. The flavor is excellent on it. The barbecue sauce they use is sweet, yet a little bit savory. If you like ribs, you're going to like the ribs here at Elio's. There's nothing that I could critique about it or I don't like about it. This is a 9.2. Very good ribs here. And since I ordered so much food, you know what? These are going to make excellent leftovers. But let me go on and move to the sides that were included with the spare ribs. And they give a nice little marinara. It looks like a meat sauce or a bolognese with the spare ribs. I think there's other options like potato salad, mashed potatoes, coleslaw is also available. But I thought spaghetti would be a nice complement to the ribs. And wow. Those ribs are super tender and flavorful. I really enjoyed the couple bites that I took. But let me go ahead and now take a bite of this spaghetti. And I'm wearing a white shirt, and it never fails that when I wear a white shirt that it's going to get some of the spaghetti sauce. If I was wearing sweats, I could twirl this around and I wouldn't have to worry, but it happens every time. So hopefully I won't get it on my shirt. First bite of the spaghetti. So they cook it not quite al dente. It's a little softer than that, but it still has a little bit of a chew to it. The marinara is a little bit savory, and it has a nice flavor to it. I'm gonna add some more of the Parmesan that they give. And take another bite of the spaghetti here. I think how I would change this is if they gave me a little more sauce on the spaghetti itself. So the sauce is very good. I think just a little bit more of it would be even better. But it has a very nice taste to it. Has a meat in it, so a classic bolognese diner food here. Mm. Now let me try the green beans. I can tell already that they keep these. They don't cook these too long because it was a little harder to poke into these with the fork. Mm. A nicely sautéed green bean. This is where I like green beans. I hate when vegetables are overcooked and they become mushy. They are not mushy here. The green beans are nice and crunchy and have a nice sautéed flavor to it. Mm. Very good. But the star of this particular meal is definitely the ribs. They make a very good spare rib here. So if you come on Fridays, definitely come check out the spare ribs. And if you're lucky, you'll get it here on Sunday. I really enjoyed these spare ribs, but it's time to move on to the next dish, which is the classic burger here. So this is the ABC burger, which is bacon, avocado, and cheddar. ABC. And as you can see, they leave it deconstructed. So I guess you construct it to the amount of ingredients that you want. They put lettuce, they put pickles, and as you can see here, they put about half an avocado on the top. So this is a combination that I love, having avocado and bacon in a burger. So let me go ahead and construct this burger. They put a nice thick cut bacon. So that always adds a nice flavor to a hamburger. And they use a half-pound patty, as you see here. So good sized burger if you come and you feel like a hamburger. And it looks like it has nice grill marks. So it looks like it's flame broiled. I'm going to put a couple pickles on it. I don't want to put too much on it. Put a little onion, tomato, and just a little bit of lettuce. And it looks like they add a little bit of mayo. And let me just go ahead and take a first bite and show you guys. And this is a big burger here, guys. So this is a hearty meal in itself. So first bite, I'm going to try to squeeze it together so I can take a small bite. Mm. So after that first bite, the first thing, the most predominant flavor was the bacon, of course. The saltiness of the bacon. The burger patty is nice and hefty in size, so you get a nice taste of ground beef along with that bite. The avocado isn't nearly as pronounced with that first bite, maybe as I take more bites. And of course, the green or the red onion really stood out when I bit into the vegetables. Let me go ahead and take another bite. Mm. So what stood out with that second bite is a nice charbroiled flavor on the hamburger patty itself. So if you like charbroiled burgers, this is a very good one. When you order it, the waiter will ask you what temperature you want it cooked to. I asked for it to be medium. Based on looks, it's cooked a little bit more than medium. This looks like more of a medium well, but still very good burger. I would like it just a slightly lower temperature or a medium, but still very good burger. But let me go ahead and move on to the fries here. So they give a huge amount of fries. As you can see, I put some ketchup on my plate. But let me go ahead and take the first bite of their French fries. Maybe because I didn't eat it right away. The fries are kind of lukewarm now, so they're probably not as crispy as they should be. But these fries are okay. Not bad. But the burger itself, I'll give it a 8.3. Very good burger here at Elio's. So off camera, I kept eating the burger, and as I kept eating the burger, I enjoyed it more and more after each bite. So even though I gave it an 8.3, it's much better than that. I'll probably go up to 8.8. It's a good burger, and I'm really hungry, and this really hit the spot when I was eating it. So if you come to Elio's and you feel like a burger, it's worthy of ordering. But let me go ahead and move on to my last dish, which is the chicken and waffles. And when this first came out, I was amazed at how beautiful this waffle looks. And I'm not even a huge waffle guy, but the waffle here looks nice and golden brown. Upon visually, when all the food came out, the waffle actually stood out the most to me. Why am I having such difficulty opening this? So they give you little things of butter here. And I'm going to put a little bit of the butter on the waffle itself. And they give some maple syrup here. So I'm going to put a little bit of this maple on. Along with the chicken here. So as you can see, the chicken here has a nice golden brown exterior, and it looks like you can actually see the seasoning on the chicken itself. So I have high hopes for this chicken. Let me go ahead and cut into this waffle. And how is chicken and waffles eaten? Do you eat it together, or do you eat it one at a time? I'm not a professional chicken and waffles eater, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a first bite of this waffle first. Let you know how it is. First bite. Nice and pillowy in texture. Has a crispy exterior. This waffle is a little cakey, so you get almost like a pancake interior with a crispy exterior is how I would describe the waffle here. So that's the sweet. Let's move on to the savory. And here's the fried chicken here. First bite. So this is the star of the show. This fried chicken has a delicious, crunchy exterior. It's very well seasoned. Right when I bit into it, I could taste all the wonderful flavors on the batter itself. Very good fried chicken here. Wow. This is some excellent fried chicken in the East Bay. This is some of the best fried chicken you're going to find in the East Bay. So this particular meal, the fried chicken and waffles, was an excellent one. I'm going to give this a high score. This was like a 9.3. They make some of the best fried chicken here in the East Bay at Elio's. So I finished most of my food. They gave me some sourdough as well. And you know what I love about classic diners like Elio's is the Smuckers. They have 4 flavors. They have blackberry jam. They have grape, orange marmalade, and strawberry jam. So if you had a choice, leave in the comments what flavor is your favorite. Growing up, I always would put strawberry, but I would even mix them, just like I would at 7-Eleven mixing the different Slurpee flavors. So, love classic diners, love Elio's. Definitely worth coming to San Leandro for. and it's busy for good reason because they make excellent American comfort food here, large portions, great staff. I want to thank Jose and all the staff for being so hospitable to me. And so that's it. First time at Elio's, excellent experience, and I look forward to coming back here and becoming a regular. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.